Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to use Redden Tax Services Secure File Pro account. Whether you're first time using it or if you just have a question on how to do something, hopefully this will answer it for you. So as you can see on the screen, I did receive the activation email from Redden Tax Service. You can see it says you have a new account with Redden Tax Service. It's from this address, so if it's from a different address than this, do not open it and contact us directly. So if you scroll down below our branding here, you can see hello, it'll say your name here. You have a new Secure File Pro account that has been created for you by Redden Tax Service. Your username is going to be right here, and usually it's going to be your first name and your last name. If you're filing jointly with your spouse, it'll just be one of your names. So if you want to create your password and to access your account, you click on this link. You'll only have to use this link one time. So we'll go ahead and click on it, and you can see it takes us to our Secure File Pro password creation. We always get this error up here, and it's something with the Secure File Pro. It's nothing to do with Redden Tax Services side. You can ignore that. So the first thing you'll do is you'll put in the last four digits of your social security number. So I just used a standard 1234. You'll create a password. I'm just going to do hello 123, hello 123. When you hit submit, it'll then take you back to your login screen. That's my username. Test client hello 123. So now you use the credentials that you just created and you hit login. And it's going to bring you to this screen. So since you haven't uploaded any documents and Redden Tax Service hasn't sent you anything, you're pretty much just going to be blank here. This public folder here, if Redden Tax Service were ever to put out an announcement, whether it be, hey, this is where you go to access the organizer, or whatever it may be, something for that all clients would see, it would be in this public folder. We very rarely use that, but it's just something to note. So the from prepare, that would be if Redden Tax Service ever sends you a document, whether it be your completed return, maybe something that you signed, your copy of something that you signed, whatever it may be, you'll see it up here and you'll be able to download it. And I guess I should have said I'm using this on desktop. Using the mobile version of this application is basically the same thing. But let's get to uploading a file. So you'll come here to prepare. So these are documents that you're sending to Redden Tax Service. The completely optional step that I usually like to do, or I recommend, I guess, to keep yourself organized, is you can click this here. It says new folder, and you can create a folder. So for tax year 2020, we'll just say 2020 tax documents. And again, that's completely optional, or you can organize it however you want. It's just to keep yourself organized. So when you create a folder, it automatically takes you to it. So you can see you're now in 2020 tax documents. If we click on to prepare, there's your folder again. You could make another folder. Let's say you didn't file 2019, so we're gonna prepare both for you. Then you can put another document, or if you want to say, here's my documents and here's my for my kids, or here's the taxpayer's documents, here's the spouse's documents. Again, it's more so to keep you organized than for our sake. But we're going to go ahead and click into the 2020 tax documents folder, and now we're just going to hit this little cloud icon that says upload. We click on that, and it takes us to whatever folder that you're defaulted to. And you can see here's my 2020 Form W-2. I just downloaded it from my employer's portal. So now I can just upload it directly to Redden Tax Service. And again, if you're on your phone, you might be taking pictures of these documents, and it would be the exact same thing. Something to note, though, is let's say you have a bunch of documents to send to Redden Tax Service. The system limits it to 10 files at a time. So just remember that you can only upload 10 at a time, and then you'll have to continue to upload. Let's say you have 20 documents, you can do 10, and then you'll click the other select the other 10 and upload those afterward. But you can see here are the files that you're going to upload to Redden Tax Service, and if you had more than one, they'd all be listed right here. And whenever you're ready, you just hit upload files. It went pretty quick there, but you could see that it went from 0% to 100%. When all of the documents that you're uploading are to 100%, it'll go away and you'll see everything that you uploaded right here. Let's say you accidentally uploaded something that you did not want to, or for whatever reason you don't want them on the server anymore. Come over here to this little drop down, and again, it's there for on the mobile version as well. You just click the little drop down, and you can delete the file right here. Let's say that you uploaded it, then you accidentally deleted it. You have access to it right there. There's your download file button. And also, let's say that, especially with using the mobile app and uploading pictures, the file name's usually it's all over the place. It just says, it's a standard file name. So if you want to rename that, again, completely up to you to keep yourself organized. On my end, on Redden Tax Services end, we don't really care. But if you want to keep yourself organized, you can click that and rename the file right there. Let's just say you got a corrected W-2, so you wanted to put in there that it was, of course. Guess you can't use so there we go. And you can see it updated to corrected. So whenever you're done, you can just go ahead and you can log out or just close the browser, whatever you want to do. But then on Redden Tax Services end, we get a notification saying so-and-so uploaded a document for your review. And likewise, if Redden Tax Service were to send something to you, you'll get a notification to say that you got something from Redden Tax Service. These things over here you can ignore for the most part. We don't use these applications with Redden Tax Service. You can use the messenger function if you want to. You can type your message in right here. Hello, I'm having trouble uploading an Excel file. If you hit send, it sends directly to Redden Tax Service. We can come in, we can respond to you in the messages, or generally what I'll probably do is I'll give you a call or reach out to you some other way to walk you through those steps. But that's a neat tool. Questionnaire, only if we send you some. I don't use the questionnaires that this software has, so you can ignore those. Same thing with the checklist. Profile, if you wanted to update your information, completely up to you. We generally don't use this function, but if you wanted to, you can do that. And then again, the Files tab just brings you back to where you were. So let's just say after you log out for the first time, you want to go back in to either download a document or you want to upload more documents. You don't remember the file path. It happens all the time. So what are you going to do? How do you get back to this screen here? If you just go on over to reddentaxservice.com, you'll come to our home page. If you just click on client login right here, it brings you right back to where you were, and you can enter. And of course, the forgot username password, that's all there. I have access to that on my end, not your password. I'll never be able to see your password, but I do know your username, and I can reset your password for you. If that's something you want, just reach out to me. And we can hit log in, and you're back to where you were. So that's the tutorial. If you have any questions whatsoever with this tutorial, if it didn't answer your questions, please reach out to me. I'm happy to walk you through it. This is a great application. It's 100% secure, fully encrypted, so we don't have to worry about hackers stealing emails or anything else. So that's the tutorial for Secure File Pro with Redden Tax Service.